Hi everyone and welcome back to the Oxford Girl on YouTube. Today I'm really excited to be sharing our International Women's Day campaign 2020 with you, and I've been meeting up with some really inspiring Oxford women over the last few weeks.
A group of women gathered in Radcliffe Square in Oxford today to try to inspire future generations of women into higher education. The event was organised ahead of International Women's Day on Sunday.
The more we begin to think about the struggles of other women, just because I get to occupy a privileged position here doesn't mean that everyone gets to. And I think remembering that is really, really important.
I think the message for today is all about helping women feel that they are able to do things that a man might do. Not to say women are better or women are worse, it's just that we should have equal opportunities, equal pay.
And there needs to be a lot more tolerance for people who do not look like us, who do not talk like us, who do not speak like us, who come from different countries, who have had different journeys.
Even women forget the backs of the other women that we are standing on, and the opportunities that we have and the potential that we can reach because of other women that came before us. So this is a day that reminds all of us.
Tilly Rose is the founder of That Oxford Girl, a website which aims to increase social mobility to Oxford University. She told me more about today's event.
So for International Women's Day, we've got on board with the Each for Equals pose, which is striking this pose, and it's based around the theme of collective individualism, which is the idea that women can do great things and make great changes as individuals. So we photographed amazing, inspiring students from across the university striking this pose and sharing their story. But it's then based on the idea that we come together as a collective and women can be even more powerful. So today in Radcliffe Square, we brought together women from the university staff, students, departments, local businesses that support the Access resource, as a collective to make this stand for International Women's Day 2020.
Oxford is one of the top universities in the world, sometimes it appears as the top one.
Yes.
So obviously that's a huge aspiration for anyone to want to get into. But how do you encourage more young women to just embrace the idea of higher education generally?
Yeah, so I think today by standing in front of the Radcam, which as you say is a symbol of the sort of top end of higher education, we're not trying to say that every young woman out there needs to aspire to go to Oxford University. The message that we're trying to send out is, if we can inspire future generations of young women into education and also into higher education, they will not only go on to transform their own lives and their own career opportunities, but they'll go on to transform the lives of their families, their communities, and the economies of their countries. Therefore, we hope creating lasting change on a global scale, not just in relation to Oxford.
So what do you think that the stumbling blocks are? What do you think deters young women from wanting to go into higher education?
I think through my experience with the Oxford Girl, what I've seen again and again is that confidence is a massive issue in terms of young women aspiring to higher education. And the message that we try to put out there is to say you can do it, but also give them the practical tools in order to navigate that process, and also provide empowering stories of females who are currently studying at a university like Oxford that other young people can identify with and relate to.
Tilly Rose, thank you.
Thank you very much.